goes aside from us, so
Welcome to the One and Only Podcast, the only podcast you will ever need. And now, here's your host, Tony, the One and Only. Thank you so much for the introduction. You are far too kind. Welcome into the One and Only Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is the debut episode. This is it right here. Yes. I'm so fucking excited. Let's go. Damn it.
Can't tell he's excited.
Oh,
he is ready to roll right
excited,
now.
Man, I've been waiting to do this shit for years. And guess what? It's finally come to fruition. So, let's just get right into this sumbitch now, shall we? Now, in all of our podcasts, we're pretty much going to start off with opening statements. And with me, my opening statement is just going to be a breakdown of what our podcast is going to be about. And our opening statement, this podcast is going to be pretty much damn near anything. Anything and everything. We're going through fucking gaming. We're going through sports. We're going through pop culture. We're going through music. We're not going through politics, though. Sorry. We're not doing it. You know the reason why? If you go through politics on my show, you put any comments on my shit, any tops of politics whatsoever, I'm cutting this shit off and I'm throwing you out the motherfucking door. That goes to anybody who wants to be on my show. Believe me.
He has a lot of stairs. It's gonna hurt.
Yes, it is. It's not going to be fucking fun. But yes, but regardless, out of all of that, we are still going to have a great time, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, I'd like to introduce my panel right now. Starting off, we have Josh Rashado.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh, he's going to give his opening statement. You can go on ahead, my friend.
I just want to say thank you for having us, and I am very much looking forward to doing this and having a good time and see where it goes.
Hell yeah, man. This is going to be a fucking great time. A great time. And, of course, the man behind the mic, the man that's on the computers as well, my producer, my main man, Mallet. Mallet, say something to the peoples.
Thank you for having us. This is fun. I've tried to do it with a couple other people and just never came to fruition. So glad to do it again behind the mic this time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a good time and fuck shit up.
Fuck yes. Let's fucking get to work.
It's dying out there, man. Holy shit.
The One and Only Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. The only podcast you'll ever fucking need in your fucking life. Okay, now we're back.
You good over there? God damn.
Oh, jeez, I didn't think the
shit.
hit was going to be that fucking long. Shit. Ah. Oh, my God. So last night I saw this movie called Us. It's a horror film. As I recall, it was a horror film. If people actually know The Lonely Island, they'll actually get that. It was a horror movie, and I'm never really a fan of fucking horror movies. Like, usually when I watch a horror movie, I'm just fucking sitting there, either bored as fuck, or just like, I'm laughing that someone just got fucking decapitated.
Don't go in that room. No, you don't
man.
go in that room. Why the fuck you going in that room?
Yeah, that's me when I'm watching scary movies. I'm like, wait, no. Like, okay, I'll give you a scenario. This is some shit that happens in every horror movie, all right? So all of us, we're hanging out, whatever, we're somewhere. There's a killer, okay? The killer's got one of you guys. I'm standing next to the car. Sorry, but you're dead. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to run back and fucking both of us die. You're already dead. Like, that's it. It's over. You're done. I don't know what to tell you. I'm getting in the car. I'm getting the fuck out of here, and I'm going to live. I'm sorry.
You're
They're
pretty
like,
much just going
you know
0
what
to
I'm saying?
60
But-
immediately.
But in a horror movie, they're like, oh, all right, yeah, let me go try to fucking help you kill this fucking superhuman guy who's killed like fucking thousands of people.
I'm
and
gonna
I'm
be
like,
the one to be able
yeah.
to protect you.
Right,
I'm gonna do it.
yeah. I'm gonna come fucking save you. Yeah, good luck. No, go away, run away, and fucking be okay. Not happening.
Jesus Christ. No,
Ugh.
like. Thankfully, that didn't have that kind of feel to it, where it was just like that one fucking person where they were looking for, and they pretty much was an unstoppable fucking killer. No, this was like a multitude of fucking. Well, I don't want to actually throw in fucking spoilers for this, but regardless, the movie in itself, it was suspenseful. It actually did have me on the edge of my seat for a little bit.
Okay.
And it was one of those where I'm like, you know what? I'm actually glad I fucking paid money to watch this.
What was it? More like a you would call it like a psychological thriller type movie? Like what type of horror movie would you necessarily qualify it as?
I would say more into suspense.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it kind of gives you a premise as to what you need to be able to do. It's just more as to how you have to be able to do it.
Right.
So I like the way that that's done, and I just like the way that it's perpetrated. You know, like I don't want to throw out spoilers into it. So I would highly recommend, at least to anyone else who is a fan of Get Out, which was also the director, writer, and producer Jordan Peele's first movie. If you were a fan of Get Out, I would 100% recommend you to see Us.
Okay, yeah, never seen that one either.
I'm trying to figure out if I've seen it too.
No.
I know I haven't.
I'm not a big fan of horror movies. I don't.
I'm not.
Yeah, I can't fuck with horror movies like that type of horror movie because, okay, I live in the middle of the fucking woods. Okay, I look out in my backyard and it is just woods for miles. And I live on that as well, and I live on a supposedly haunted road. So like no, I'm like I'll freak myself the fuck out. Like I'm not interested in those kind of movies. Like,
Guy, I look at it.
Hell no.
I look at it knowing the fact that I've lived in that neck of the woods for like a good 2 years, and realize the fact that I never, ever want to just pitch tent in this fucking situation ever. I need city in my life, man. I can't. Even like I need like a portion of the fact of where I know that I could be able to get there. I can't have fucking 5 to 10 miles of just nothing but fucking just back roads and bullshit to be able to get to the fucking city. No. I need to be able to fucking have some kind of like some way to be able to get there a lot fucking quicker. It's bad, man. But for all you Marvel heads, I know that all of you are so excited for the anticipation of Avengers Endgame. Oh yeah, I was about to say Captain Marvel. No. It just that came and gone. It is, however, blowing up though. Captain Marvel is absolutely blowing up in the box office now.
About the Avengers that came out earlier this week.
Oh, now what?
How long it is?
How long?
Feel about it?
Oh, so
3 hours and 2 minutes.
Shit.
And I'm pretty sure like 2.5 hours is pure action.
Okay, I think.
Ready.
I think Avengers Infinity War was, I gotta say, at least 2 hours and 30 minutes, and that shit was fucking intense. I could not take my eyes off of that fucking movie. So if it's gonna be 3 hours long, fuck it. I might as well just have a catheter in me and make sure that I am not fucking going to the bathroom, because you know what? I'm gonna have fucking beer in hand, because you know what? I'm gonna be lounging in my fucking nice little fucking lazy boy. I'm gonna be having beer in hand, popcorn, fucking M&Ms, riled up and ready to fucking go. And I'm going to be watching every single second of that sumbitch.
Don't get too many beers, because then you're gonna
Just the one. I just need the one.
Be like, oh fuck, I got pissed so
Again, that's what the catheter's for. That's what I said. I need the fucking catheter. It's going to hurt like hell, but I'm going to be able to give a goddamn good review, damn it. Like shit.
For it.
Like if that's the case, fuck it. I'm fine with that. No, seriously, that catheter would fucking hurt like hell. Seriously.
We might just have to make him come with us to see it. Like, get his,
Just
No,
for the
see-
experience of it.
just
Now,
to get his opinion of the movie, not knowing
Yeah, but-
anything else.
Now-
yeah, but that doesn't to me
the
that
re-
doesn't make any sense though. If I don't know anything else, because like okay, so most people probably kill me for this, but I've never seen nor do I have an interest in seeing any of the Marvel movies. These guys know it, but
no, yeah,
sorry, I gotta say it.
He is a DC head. It's understandable. He's not really a fan of the Marvel universe, which to me I'm not really more tied into Marvel or DC. I just want to know if the movie is actually good. Batman and Superman shit was trash.
Oh yeah,
Justice League fucking trash.
Yes.
Ben Affleck fucking trash. That's the reason why those shits were fucking trash. Okay? Yes, I did sideswipe Ben Affleck because he's fucking trash. Anyway,
But he's from Boston.
fuck these from fucking Boston. I don't give a fuck. Matt Damon's from fucking Boston. I don't like him either. Fuck him too. Anyway, back to you were saying about.
Townie.
I was like, as he's talking about Boston, he gets like an accent. Like,
Like Townie. Like Townie.
I know.
Hey,
fuck, did Leonardo DiCaprio just walk in here? What the fuck?
617 motherfuckers.
Oh, man.
Dorchester born. Stand the fuck up, guys. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Anyway, knowing that you are mostly of DC head, I get the fact that you would not be able to want to even go and see a Marvel movie, and plus the fact that you would have to, if you really need to kind of know like what the movie is entailed, like Endgame, you would have to be able to see Marvel movies.
Right, most
You
of the
know.
shit, like I'd be like, I don't understand it. Like I don't understand the story. Obviously, if I were to watch
To
it.
see that last one, the only one that you're really gonna have to, like the only one you really have to see would be the two other Avengers. The other movies are really irrelevant. They just tie in on how they all got there.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna watch one, like I'd have to watch them all.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna just watch one, the last one out of all. Like
Like,
just-
would he really know about the quantum realm?
No.
No, he wouldn't know.
There's gonna be a lot of fans, air quote fans, that are like, where the fuck did this dude Hitman come from? No, you gotta see the movies, man. You have to. But he wasn't in the last Avengers movie. You're an idiot.
It doesn't matter. He was also in Captain America: Civil War. He was still in that one too.
He was under house arrest. He couldn't leave.
Right.
see, that's what I'm saying. There's too many of them at this point.
And you wanted to take this fucking guy to Endgame? Do you have any
That's
idea
what
how
I'm
much
saying.
he'd be bitching in that damn movie, knowing what the fuck? You
Nah,
have no idea about it?
Honestly, I'd probably fall asleep. Honest, with those comfy ass chairs, like I'd be like, you know what? Let me curl up here with a beer and just fucking take a nap.
Actually,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't blame you.
Our local movie theater has all recliners.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
recliners, bar,
Yes.
full bar, not just beer.
Yeah, beer, cocktails,
Yeah.
everything.
Decent food.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 3-hour movie. You're gonna have to get something at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get something, don't fucking fill up on the carbs. I guarantee you, you're gonna pass the fuck out. Guaranteed.
So I'm gonna be sitting there with my gummy bears.
Yes.
Nah, I just need a beer and a bucket of popcorn. That's it, and I'm good.
So
I'm
that's
just chilling.
that's your.
If I was
that's your
watching a
favorite
movie,
choice?
yeah,
That's
if
your
I was
favorite
watching a
choice?
movie, that's what I would get.
Alright, so we know he's not a Marvel person. What type of movies do you like?
Oh man, shit, all kinds of movies. Honestly, I really don't have a type. I just, if I see a preview and I'm like, damn, that looks good, might go out and check it out.
So last movie you went to
Oh,
the
you
theater to see.
fucking dick! I knew you were gonna
Oh,
ask
we
me
had
that.
to be able to get that one out of you. I mean, shit. I mean,
All right, so it was a date.
okay.
So we went to see The Grinch, the one that just came out, the most recent one.
So the most
they
recent
like
Grinch
they like
with
redid it.
what's the fuck is the actor's name? Benedict Cumberbatch. There you go.
Is that what it was? I don't
Yes.
even know.
Yes.
Yeah, that. So before that, though, I honestly have no idea what the last movie I saw was. I don't go that much.
No. Like, I mean, it's a good way to it's a good way to be able to pass the time. I mean, I'm mostly a fan of either action, comedies. It actually has got to be like a funny fucking comedy.
Yeah.
You know, like, it can't have a fucking agenda in it. Well, even though technically almost damn near every single one of these movies in Hollywood have a fucking agenda, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, shit, you had fucking, you know, I don't care. I am going to spoil this one. You had, nah, fuck that. I'm not getting into that one. Fuck that. I look at it, I'm just like, you know what? I want to say it, but then I just realize I'm like, no, that's going to slide the wrong fucking way. So I'm just going to fucking steer away from it. So anyway, I'm fucking excited for fucking Avengers Endgame. It's less than a fucking month away. I'm most likely going to be seeing that sumbitch as soon as that fucking comes out.
Yeah, I think me and my dad.
As soon as that comes out.
When it comes out.
Like, I can't fucking wait for that.
Yes. Oh shit! No cough. Okay,
Got
here we
it.
go.
Got that
man.
bitch. The one and only podcast, the only podcast you will ever need. You're going to find us on Podbean, SoundCloud, and of course, also YouTube as well. Now, let's get into our next segment here. Notice the fact that we have all these platforms that we can be able to ditch our podcast to. Like, we got that. Like, we can go on Instagram, Facebook. Hell, you can do a little Snapchat. Shit, fucking social media is damn near everywhere.
It really is.
It is nothing even fucking close to what it was when we were fucking kids.
Oh, no.
It's at the tip of your fingers now. I can literally go on my phone, go in all three of those in 5 minutes, and now I know what's going on in the world.
Right.
And notice the fact that you're still bored once you're done.
Right.
Like, it's funny because, like, you have, like, everything in the fucking palm of your hand. All the fucking information in the palm of your fucking hand. And it wasn't even fucking close to that back then. Only thing you could be able to do is just, like, interact with just, like, you know, just a group of people. But that was it.
Right.
That's all you had
Like,
back.
We're all around the same age. Me and Josh being a little bit younger than you. But do you guys remember having to log on to the internet like a caveman?
Oh, goddamn dial up, and it's like, oh man.
Someone jumps on.
Somebody picks up the phone. You're like, come on. Oh,
That would be my
man.
sister
That
all the fucking
That
time.
seems like an ancient relic these days. Like,
Millennials will never
goddamn.
know the struggle for real.
Nope. They will never fucking know.
Getting out of school, going right home, putting your AIM up, away.
Right, now it's like,
do what you gotta
ready?
do.
Here we go, ready? I just grab my phone. Okay, I'm on the internet. That's it.
Holy shit.
That's how
There
fast.
you go.
Like, are you shitting me? Like,
Man,
God.
what would you say, like, was your first experience, Mallet, with social media? MySpace.
Yep.
When I was 13,
Yeah.
I remember you have
Yes.
to be 15 years old to be on MySpace.
Yep.
So I used to fake my birthday. I think I was on there like 12 or 13.
Right. Yeah, me too. Yep,
Oh my
MySpace
God.
was definitely the first that I can remember with
You ever
social media.
customize your page, put
Oh hell
music
yeah,
on
you
it?
got
Oh my
pictures,
God,
you got
yes.
fucking music, all kind of shit. Top friends, like all
That's
this
when I
crazy
first
shit,
started
man.
learning how to code and everything when I started making all those.
Right.
It's the basics of coding.
So you had that right there, and that's pretty much where the rivalry started, where you had all the fucking top friends and shit like
Right,
that. You had your
yep.
top
Where the
fours.
fuck is she?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Oh, why am I number 2 and she's number 1? Like all this bullshit,
my
like
dick,
yeah.
man.
Oh,
I'd be like,
man.
why the fuck do you even have? Oh my god, that fucking.
That
Oh
was
my
some
god,
shit,
man.
man.
No, like you had like all of these fucking like different kinds of fucking music that you had. You like spilled your entire fucking soul onto fucking MySpace.
Right.
Nowadays, you don't really like have those kinds of bios now. Now everything is just like more just like, oh, like this.
Status. Oh, what do you do?
Right,
What do you
it's-
do? I just took a shit.
Right.
Awesome.
Like everything that you fucking be able to do, you can just be able to post it in the blink of an eye.
Right.
Like no, like you didn't like. Well, yeah, you had like your comment section in fucking MySpace, but that was pretty much it. Like you didn't have like a full like fucking status of being in the gym. I'm going to the gym today. I'm gonna be able to fucking make it to the gym today, and then post a.
people randomly that I'm at the gym, but I don't post posted like, "Hey, I just went to the gym
What?
because I work out and shit."
But the saddest thing is like, you see this and you're seeing like all of these ads on fucking social media nowadays. Well,
Get into this.
I'm getting into this.
My God,
I
my
have
God.
to get into
Oh,
this.
God.
I have to because there's
All right,
only
get
one
your-
reason why.
Get your tinfoil hats ready right
well,
now. My God.
All I'm
my
saying
God.
is I pray to God that you really are listening to me. I want $1 billion. I want $1 billion. I want $1 billion. I want $1 billion. Like, let's see here.
There's gonna be some fucking bank app or some shit is gonna come up on your Facebook. I swear to God.
Fucking acorns. There's acorns. There you fucking go. There you fucking go. There you go.
Man.
But no, seriously, like, I play softball. You know, like one of my hobbies. I'm a huge softball head. Oh yes,
We,
yes,
all of us.
we of course.
Include us all.
Softball heads. We're all fucking softball heads. All right,
Let's do it, Philly.
members of the fucking Bayou Nation. All right.
There'll be
Yes.
special podcast from Philly probably.
Oh yes.
Oh hell yeah!
Coming up
Let's
in
do
what
it.
the
It's
next?
my birthday weekend, couple months.
End
Oh,
of
yeah.
May, Memorial Day weekend.
Stick around. You will have the Philly edition of the One and Only podcast with
Man.
these two motherfuckers at the helm. And hey, we may even have some fucking special guests in this bitch
Hey,
too.
we know a lot of people that go down there. So.
Yes,
This
we
is true.
fucking do, and we're gonna have a lot of fucking fun with this shit. I guarantee fucking you that.
And it's my birthday. You just want to know.
Oh man, I can't wait for that.
There's gonna be a
We'll
lot of
have a
fucking
good
stories that we
fucking
can be able to
time.
tell from that. We're gonna have a lot of fucking stories from this fucking trip. I can guarantee you that shit.
Hey, no getting fucking sloppy drunk over there, man. Like, I've seen you before. There's some stories that will be told in the future.
It
Oh,
doesn't
God.
need to be spilt amongst this podcast. All right,
Oh,
he
no,
we
talk
are.
about it.
We can talk about it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Drunken
at some
stories,
point.
man.
We'll
Oh,
get to
Ah.
that sounds like an upcoming segment.
Yes,
for
it
me,
is.
Drunken
I know a
stories.
couple about you.
Oh,
Oh Jesus. Uh-oh.
yeah, I do have a few of my own. Not gonna lie, but, you know, we all have our.
I know a couple about Josh. that
Oh
you don't know.
man.
That's
The
true.
guys.
Oh man, there's some stories we could. That sounds like an upcoming segment to
Hey.
me.
Josh likes to smash beers together. at concerts,
Oh
so
yeah,
it's all-
hell yeah. Oh, yeah. I like to get a little crazy.
Hey, at least I can be able to say if I go down, I go right back up, and I'm fucking drinking like a fucking beast, and that is a fucking fact. That's a fact. All right, but we're not gonna get into that story into this fucking podcast because we're gonna be going on to the fucking next segment. It's fucking opening day tomorrow, boys.
Yes.
It's fucking
I can't-
opening day tomorrow. Yes, the one and only podcast, the only podcast you will ever need, and that is right. Again, I said it is opening day coming up tomorrow.
Man, cannot wait for that.
The Sox are back.
Baseball is
Champs are back. Champs are back.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
They should walk in the Yankee Stadium like John Jones walks into the octagon.
Oh shit! Singing New York, New
Oh
York.
man, that would be hilarious.
You just have fucking, just Mookie Betts just walking in that son bitch going, start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Something like that. Something like that.
If you couldn't tell, we're all Red Sox fans.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. And, to the Yankees fans who really, 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 really can't stand it. Hell, yeah, we know who you are, and just the what have you done for me lately kind of scenario. Yeah, we won a fucking championship. That's what we did. Yeah, you could say, oh, you won 27. Congratulations. Good for you.
I fucking hate that
Guess
argument
what?
from Yankees fans.
The champs are here. All right. We start off opening day as the fucking champs, raising the fucking banner.
Talking to you,
I'm so excited.
You damn right, bitch. You damn right.
So ready for baseball. What time is that game tomorrow? Does anyone know?
7.
All right,
7
good.
o'clock.
It's
Good.
in Seattle.
Oh.
Okay,
Of
good.
course, yeah.
Which is fucking ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Why is it in Seattle?
Oh.
The
Because it's
champs?
usually
What the fuck?
snowing here.
Yeah, true. You're right. Okay. Well, it's
But
actually.
But it's also Washington.
They have a dome.
Fuck. Okay. All right. You win on that one. I'm always in the mind of like I feel like whoever wins the championship should get to have the first game of the next year. Which
But
there's
looking at
already
it,
been games anyways. I know I'm pissed, and there's a lot of other shit we can talk about. The Patriots, I know, is the one you're thinking about right now. But
you also think about it. Opening day. Usually it's in April, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
they-
April
it
like
was
3rd,
really
April
early
2nd,
this
something
year,
like that.
yeah.
It's really fucking early this
Right.
year.
I'm not complaining though. Baseball.
Oh no.
Oh, man, this is like I don't care. It's starting baseball, so
Okay, so the banner's not gonna be raised yet. It's gonna be
Right.
in the next.
I think April 13th.
no before that, because that's the second series when they play the Orioles. I'm going that series on what the hell is it? Patriots Day. I'm
Right.
gonna be going, but they have a series before that one. I forget exactly who they're playing, but that I want to say it's like the 8th or the 9th or something like that is the first game at Fenway.
Okay, but regardless, we got Sale on the mound. We got Sale on the mound for the first.
9th.
So we got April 9th for the first
Okay,
home
that's
game.
what I thought.
That's when the banner will be raised.
Okay.
It's only a 2-game series against Toronto.
Really?
I don't like the 2-game series. I always found that weird. Yeah, you get the
With
2
the
and
day
then
off in the middle.
they get the 2 and then they got
Wait,
the
so it's a 1 and
4 game.
that makes no sense. And then you got a 4.
That's
so you
what-
got Toronto, then Baltimore,
then
like
that's when I'll
right
be-
back to back.
That's when I'll be going. The Baltimore series, the 15th Marathon Monday.
Shit.
Cannot fucking wait for that.
Are you going to
Have you
that
ever-
one?
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
Oof.
I went 2 years ago. It's fucking awesome.
But
Have you
I'm
ever
at
been?
work, I'm gonna try to go.
I have been to. I haven't been on Marathon Monday, but
Man, I went 2 years
I've-
ago. All right, if I'm trying to convince anyone to go, one thing all I have to say is bars open at 8:00.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Now the only time I haven't gone to a Sox game on Marathon Monday, but
Yeah.
I've gone into Boston on
Okay, yeah,
Marathon
yeah.
Monday. I was just figured, you know what? I'd take the train up to frickin' Boston. I
Right.
think at like
God.
9:00 in the morning. You know. Because to me, I think, it's Patriots Day. I'm not really thinking that,
Right.
shit, that's also the Boston Marathon,
Patriots
too.
Day, which is a holiday in
Right.
Mass for
And-
people that don't know that.
Right,
The Mass and Virginia.
Right.
right. So I'm walking in, and the next thing you know, I just see just a fucking crowd full of fucking Bostonians and other fucking people that are around for the fucking Boston Marathon. It was absolutely nuts. There was fucking pretty much you had all of this fucking marathon shit all over the fucking place. You had just fucking people all over the place. Some drunk. Yeah, some, but not too much. But yet there was still a fucking load of people in that
Right.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's a good time going on Marathon Monday though. The game's early. It starts at 11, then you can walk over to the finish line, and when the majority of people are finishing, it's a pretty good crowd. It's fun. Like I said, bars open at 8:00. So
Did you know that Marathon Monday, they moved the finish line up like 100 feet? So after the marathon bombing, because they wanted to keep that stripe still there, so it's up.
okay, didn't know that.
Where were y'all when that happened?
Not there. Was supposed to go too.
I was too. I ended up having to work at Nike.
I was trying to go that day, and I did not.
I had a friend that I was gonna be going to. I was gonna go up there, but then I had plans with somebody else, so I was like, I can't, so I couldn't. So.
And where I would have been most likely was probably right across the street. Knowing knowing the area where I would have wanted to go, I probably would have been directly across the street. Is exactly where I would have been
Easy
too.
way to get to the train.
Right, it's close to the train. It's so I definitely wouldn't have crossed the street to that side because it's a bitch to get by, especially while they're running it. So
Right.
I would have stayed on the other side towards Back Bay, and so I could just quick get to the train once I was ready to leave.
All right. Yeah, that was a fucking brutal fucking scene. But Big Poppy doing what he.
You see all this stuff like around the world, like in all around the country, like, oh, that'll never happen around here. Then it actually does, and you're like, yeah, like it literally, it shell shocks you.
Right.
Oh yeah,
That shit was
literally can happen
crazy.
anywhere. It can happen tomorrow in your backyard.
it's insane.
Right.
Like the way that us as as residents of fucking Massachusetts, the way that we were able to fucking band together after that, and the way that other, states have also banded together in spite of that situation was amazing. Like that was something that, I mean, we would hope to be able to see as Americans, as as people as a whole, but just to be able to see it was an absolute marvel.
Right.
Yeah,
just the way that people, like, during the hunt for the guys that were responsible, the oh yeah, dude,
that was all on my fucking TV.
So I when they were doing it, obviously the city of Boston responded great, and I don't know who it was, but the police were saying, don't go out, don't go anywhere. Like, the city was like at a standstill. Nobody did anything.
Right.
So the police could do whatever they needed to do. Yeah.
The whole city was locked down. Yeah.
It was, and everybody fucking listened to it, like whatever. And the night that they were looking for those kids, I remember I was working. I was delivery driving pizzas, and every house I went to, like, everybody was watching it. Like, everyone was like, dude, we're gonna find these guys tonight. Like, they're gonna do it. Like, everything's gonna get done. It was cool to see that, everybody was, like you said, banded together and like really wanted to find these kids and to get justice for what they had done. It was cool to see.
Right. It was all over the news, man. It was everywhere. Yeah. Like, you couldn't go to another spot until you would end up seeing this situation happening.
Right.
Ooh. Okay, that kind of got a little deep for a second, but let's get back to it here. Of course, the one and only podcast, the only podcast you'll ever fucking need. We're gonna go into a segment here called "The One and Only Reacts," and. Yeah,
oh, man, it is gonna be a good one.
And the purpose of this is, like, I kind of want to get my initial reaction on a gruesome injury that took place this past just yesterday, correct? That happened yesterday, or 2 days ago?
Yeah,
okay,
recently.
Yeah, that happened 2 days ago by Portland Trailblazers Nusif Nurkic. He fucked his leg up pretty badly, but never really got a chance to be able to see it. So I kind of wanted to get my initial reaction to that live right here on the One and Only podcast. And before we get into this, I kind of wanted to let you guys know that I've seen these kind of injuries before. These shit. Oh my god, these shits kind of tear my fucking stomach out sometimes. But I kind of just get over it. I'm just like, all right, I suck that right back up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm all set. This one, apparently, from what I'm hearing from Josh and Mallet, and
it's pretty bad.
It's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's worse than the fucking Gordon Hayward one that happened.
Yeah, definitely worse than that one for sure.
Yeah.
I can't comment on the PG and the Kevin Ware ones. I haven't seen those myself personally.
No.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, let's
see your reaction.
You know what? Just for that one, we're gonna fucking for the next episode, we're gonna get into one of those fucking
you're
ones.
Gonna make me do it?
Yes, we're gonna fucking because you know what?
Okay.
I've seen those fucking snaps, and believe me, those things are brutal. The Kevin Ware one, to me, is the most brutal one out of them all.
I've seen them all. The Kevin Ware one's the worst for me for the simple fact that it happened while I was eating Easter dinner.
Oh, no.
It was during the NCAA championship.
Oh, man.
It was right during Easter dinner. Literally, I think it happened at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, my God. It was so fucking brutal, man.
But we'll make Josh do that.
All right, that's fine.
So let's
can do that. All right, let's get into
fucking
yours.
get this over with, and let's get this going. Got the mic right here, just to make sure y'all get my actual reaction to this. y'all hear? Oh! Oh! Oh God! Ah! Oh! 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 Oh my God! Oh! 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 Oh God! Oh! What the? Oh God! Oh! Oh my God!
I told you that was bad,
Oh.
didn't I?
Fuck!
I was not lying. I've seen that. I've seen that like 3 times already, and I'm still. That
God,
was
no.
disgusting.
No! His leg literally just went straight to the fucking floor.
Yeah, it just bent
Straight to the fucking floor.
in half.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, there's another one you have to watch too if you haven't seen it. Was Zach Miller one from the Bears.
I've
Zach
not
Miller?
seen that either.
Last year, that one's gross.
Okay, well, we'll have to.
all
God
right.
damn, what is this gonna be a fucking regular every
All right.
week? We're gonna react to one.
Dude, that's not right.
Oh man.
That's not right. I need. Okay, so in rating that shit, all right, just coming back to Earth now, because that. Again, you've seen them before. I'm just like trying to like get myself fucking composed here, folks. All right. Seeing that initial fucking leg snap, that was fucking gruesome as shit. That was absolutely fucking gruesome. Like, his body just going straight to the fucking floor as soon as his leg snapped. As soon as his leg fucking snapped, his body just went whack, right to the fucking floor. Done. Oh my God. Oh, was that Jared Dudley that just walked away, just went like, oh, no.
Yeah.
There was a dude that.
Yeah, everybody was just like.
Tears over his head was like, oh,
You're
fuck.
I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this.
There was one guy
Oh.
who was literally like, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, as he's walking back to the Memphis bench. Oh, it was so gross.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was,
God.
that was
Question
gross.
for you.
What?
Worse than Gordon Hayward?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
one-
I think so.
Absolutely worse.
Was it worse than Kevin Ware or Paul George?
Uh,
I saw a bone in Kevin Ware.
I saw a bone for Kevin Ware too.
Okay. That's
With
all
that
right.
one, I just saw him snap and go straight down.
Yeah.
Like, that one was like, your legs fucking snapped. That fucking Kevin Ware one, that was instant fucking crack and seeing full bone. Like, that shit was absolutely brutal. And Paul George's one is not. Is the exact
part about
fucking same.
All right, I'll have to see
The
that
worst
Kevin
part
Ware
about the
one
Kevin
next week
Ware
then.
one, there was no contact. He just went up to take a jump shot and landed
Right.
it, and it just.
All right.
It was nuts.
Well, you'll have to get my reaction to
Oh
that
my
one
God.
on the next podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
then.
I can't fucking wait for that one. Ooh. Yes, the one and only podcast. The only podcast you will ever need, folks. All right, we are going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for tuning in to our debut episode of the one and only podcast. Josh, do you have anything to say to the folks before we go?
I would just like to thank you for having us and being able to do this podcast with you. This is something I've wanted to do for quite a long time. So, thank you to anyone listening. Stay tuned, and hopefully we'll have many more.
Absolutely, man. And we definitely will. I mean, we pretty much, again, this is a podcast for all of us. Not just for the sports heads, not for, just for music folk. I mean, it's going to be for everything. Whatever we want to be able to talk about, we will. So it's going to be a hell of an adventure for all of us to be able to go for. You know, I mean, we're gonna be throwing a lot of things out on the fly. You know, I mean, I have a lot of ideas in my head that I want to be able to do, with which a lot of them they're gonna be projected out to each and every one of you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey, because believe me, we will. So the next episode, we're probably gonna give you a little bit of a teaser. We're gonna talk about some drunken stories. I'm gonna share a little secrets of ours that we.
Bit into our personal life a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, hell, we might as well. You know, I'm gonna talk a little bit about cannabis. My one true love. I gotta love Mary Jane. She's a huge fan of mine. She's a huge love of mine. Yes, she is. Mary Jane. Yes. But we're gonna get out of here. But so for my producer Mallet, for my co-host Machado, I am Tony, the one and only. Thank you so much for spending the time with us. And believe me, we're going to have a lot of fun together. Till then, we're out. Bye, you. Thanks for tuning into the One and Only Podcast. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram on the One and Only Podcast. And you can find me at the One and Only, TheOneAndOwnLee. And you can find Mallet at CMall, at CMALL90. And Machado at Machado23, MACHADO23. And Twitter. Thanks for listening. Until then, bye you.